Hello everyone and welcome. It's Shanna. Today we're using this Make It Merry die set from Spellbinders, and this is a great scrap buster die set because the pieces are little and you can just grab all your little scrap pieces and use them. I've got new plates on here. I decided after my last video when I was watching as I did the voiceover how bad the plates looked, I thought I would just take the top plate, lay it on the bottom here, and then get a fresh new plate out for the top. And so that's what I did. And so we've got some good plates to work with, and we're going to do some die cutting. And I have sped this up tremendously because there is a lot of die cutting. Now there was some of the tape strip that was from the packaging on that, and I didn't want to get it on my new plate, so I used my pick tool to get it cleaned off. So anyway, I'm going to use red for the holly flowers and leaves and berries and stuff, and the green for the greenery, and then we're going to use brown for the pine cones, and we're going to do some black florals and stems with it as well. And we're just going to get all this die cut out. I am going to die cut out a whole lot more than I'll actually use on the card that I'm making today, but I will save them and make some more cards with them because it is, holiday card making time for me, and I make a lot of cards for Christmas. So any of the remaining bits I just put in a little glass dish and sit on my desk so that I can work with them as I'm building my Christmas cards. So that's what I'm doing. Now here I've got the pine cone die, and I'm going to die cut it out 3 times out of this brown cardstock. And I just basically used whatever scraps were in my scrap bin, and they work just fine. Anyway, so I'm die cutting out some more black because I thought I needed some more black for the centers of my red flowers. I thought I'd layer them up. Now I've got this little piece of it's like an acetate that your dies come on with a little tape strip, and I laid it down here thinking I was going to blend this stuff, and then I decided not to do it. I don't have much ink on my blending brush there, and my leaves there are just kind of fragile, so I just decided not to do it. But I will leave that piece of, plastic on my desk so that I can glue my pieces on it and try to keep my glass mat a little bit clean. So I'm just organizing my die cuts so that I can get them assembled. And we'll just start assembling all of this. So today is the last day home again before we take off, and I've got to get some voiceovers done. I've got a couple more videos that I made, and I need to get them done. And it's early in the morning, so I've kind of got my scratchy morning voice. I don't really know why. I think it's allergies, but hopefully it's not too bad. You can bear with me as I get these voiceovers done. I'm trying to get them done before I go get the kids ready for their day and get the 3-year-old off to preschool. So I have to get up pretty early because I have to get to their house really early. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing this morning, is just getting these voiceovers done, and then we'll get ready. We'll be heading out tomorrow. So I'm trying to wrap up stuff for my channel before I leave. I've got this video and another video that I'm going to do a voiceover this morning, and I'm hoping to maybe crank out a couple more videos and get them ready. And then I think I'll have the whole vacation time channel, the channel full, so that I won't miss any day. I put out a video every day, and I try to do that as much as possible. I know it's hard, and people think I'm a little crazy for doing it, but I follow some YouTubers that do it every day, and I really look forward to their daily videos. Now, I don't know if anybody really looks forward to mine like I do theirs, but I'm following their style because I like them, and they do daily videos. So anyway, that's a little bit of my story. So I'm just getting all of these floral elements assembled. I'm using some of these smaller flowers to layer behind my red flowers so that I've got some black showing behind there. And I'm just going to continue to do that with them. And we'll bring in our card stuff and start making our cards after I get all these layered up. So last night my sister came over. She didn't have time to get her get to the salon. So I did a mani-pedi on her with some gel polish and got her ready to go. And we had the kids, and it was hilarious because I was trying to get her fingernails polished, and the 2-year-old kept coming and grabbing my arm, so we would have a mess. But my sister's a good sport, and was just kind of cracking up as it was happening. But we managed to get her all polished up and ready to go. And I'd made dinner. She works. My husband and I are retired, and so I had put some cube steak with gravy in the crock pot and let them simmer all day. Here I'm bringing in a Spellbinders Christmas ornament embossing folder from last year. I think this was October 23, and it is gorgeous, and I love the white, and it's got so much detail, and I thought it'd be really, really pretty. So anyway, I made cube steak and gravy and mashed potatoes, and she came over and ate dinner, and then we did her nails. Now I'm bringing in these nested label and tag dies from Spellbinders, and you can see I'm using my scrap. It says Happy Birthday on the back of that. I've already layered that up, and I die cut the smaller piece in fun foam, and I'm going to glue it up and lay it down on the card. That'll give me some dimension on this and a little bit of interest since it's going to be a fairly simple card. But I like clean and simple, and I think it turns out pretty. So I'm just lining it up on the glass mat so that I can hopefully get it lined up fairly center on my card and just get it pressed down. It'll take a minute for that foam to dry. So I'm just going to start arranging these bits and try to figure out how I'm going to arrange them. And I'm not sure what I'm doing off camera. Oh, okay, I was getting the sentiments. I took my Better Press plate that had the Christmas sentiments, and I pressed them, and I used green Better Press ink because I knew I'm going to have a lot of Christmas cards and there'll be a lot of red and green on them. So I went ahead and did green and pressed them all. And I love these Better Press plates that you can do all of your sentiments and it die cuts them all out at once. It's fantastic. It makes for fast sentiment making. And that is excellent when it's Christmas card season because you need lots of sentiments, and it just is really very helpful. So I'm just going to start layering all these bits on my little base here and just start building my card. So here's the pine cone, and it's cute. It's got all this etched detail in it. And we'll just keep layering the flowers up, and it's all going to come together. So this is where I'm putting some of those black, smaller flowers on the underneath. And I think I was looking to see if I had another big flower with the black on it, but I didn't. Anyway, I'm just going to kind of eyeball these and figure out how I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to bring in a little bit of foam tape and just pop this one up. And the back came off of it. I didn't have enough glue on it, so I'm going to have to put a little bit more glue on there. And then we'll press it down and it'll get sticky. Had to take a little pause there and get another drink of coffee. I was getting a little bit scratchy. Okay, so we're just going to keep going and get this assembled. So I've been loving this fall crisp weather. It's chilly in the morning and you get that crisp feel. And then as the day goes on, it's really nice. We've been in the mid-70s when the day rolls in. And I think we've been getting down into the 40s at night. So it's been nice to kind of have the bedroom window open and have a little bit of chill in the room. But I am dreading because I know what comes. I'm not a winter person. I don't enjoy it at all. In fact, I dread it. And so while I love fall, it's just not a long enough season for me. Because, the winters in Indiana can be kind of rough and kind of dreary. And I don't like dreary. I'm a sunny person, and so I'm just not looking forward to that. But it is what it is, and we do get to see all 4 seasons here. So just layering these up, and I get a little bit crazy on this, and I'll wind up pulling a piece off because it just seemed heavy, and I didn't care for it. But we'll get it situated, and then I'll like it. Now, this is where I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. And this is where I bring in this black one. And I've got a black leaf underneath there. And I don't like the cluster on this. I'll figure it out in a minute. And then I'll pull it off. But I think this is a simple card, and it comes together fairly quickly. Let's see. It probably took me 20 minutes. Now, I did edit this down to just under 13 minutes, I think. And, but, I do edit out some of it. If I wipe my desk off, if I, just different, if I move away from the camera for a minute, like if I go to get something and there's no movement on the screen, I'll edit that out. But I usually leave in some of my follies so that you can see, that card making's not perfect and you can fix most problems. So I'm liking how this looks. And I'm going to get the cinnamon and I'll lay a little piece of that thin foam strip off of there and just to pop it up and kind of give it a little bit of strength because it's going to kind of layer over some, or, cross over some layers that I've got going on there. And we'll get that laid down on there. And I think it's really pretty. I also, in this haul, got some of the Spellbinders embellishments. And so I'm going to use some of those on here. I'm just going to bring in the red ones and just add some of those around. I like Spellbinders gems. I never bought any before. I got some black ones as a gift. They give you a gift for their club members at Christmas every year, and I'd gotten some black ones, and I really liked them. I need to get some more of those black ones because I did really like them. But this time I brought the red, the opal, and the crystal, and this will finish off my card. I hope you like it. It was fun to make, and I decided to add a bow. One of my crafty friends had sent me a package with all of these colorful bows in there because I struggled making a bow on one of my cards, and she's like, I'm sending you some. And it was so nice of her to do that. And so you'll see me use these little bows periodically in my videos that she sent to me, and they're so helpful. So I don't have to tie a bow. So that finishes off my card, and I hope you like it. It was fun to make. Have a great day, and I'll see you when we get back.